Good morning, all of graduate students in China. First of all, may I introduce myself first? My name is Angsorat Raya. I am an information officer at Burapha University Library and welcome you guys to the first session in the morning, which is about the information literacy training. Firstly, everyone enter to BU Library's website which is about www.lib.buu.ac.th. This is our website. Now let's see what we have in our website. Actually, we have two languages like Thai and English. Today we're gonna teach you in English. This is our homepage of our website. We have update coronavirus situation, and we also have 4 boxes, which is about search tool like WebOpac, WordCat, and WordShare Intelligence, Ulinet catalog sharing, and OneSearch. We also have some PR about new service, for example, Journal to Go, which is like borrow and read journal, and you can just go to the drive to pick up the. We have announcement about the contest or BU Library Mini Studio or any trend here. And we have announcements of e-database that you can enter or access database from various, for example, ebook from Science Direct, Medline Complete, and any database have a lot of data. So I'm gonna teach you later. Online services channels, what you can contact us. For example, you can contact us by using Line, Facebook of Burapha University Library, email, and doing online courses. If you don't understand from my teaching or you want to recover it or go over it, you can go to online courses. You can contact us by using phone number, telephone number, using which is electronic. We also have Open A10, which is e-database access from inside and outside. Have many kinds of topics, talk about like research, and these are about doing research. Services, there are some kinds of service in our library. Library service hours, quick link, special collection, help, and hotline services. Moreover, we also have trial databases that you can try the databases, and after that we are going to subscribe. We also have BU Library Minute via YouTube, so you can watch it from YouTube and type Burapha University Library. We also have library training and spring current. Library tool, Library Friends newsletter, library news events, and also Facebook fan page and press like for us. And these are about the homepage. Let's talk about the first box, which is WebOpac. WebOpac is a useful tool for finding information resources which are available in only Burapha University Library. WebOpac search results include availability, classification, and location. For example, if the items were borrowed, the due date will also be WebOpac. You can just type the quick link here and then type what you want to store and click search from. For example, search from keyword, title, author, subject. It is the same way which in the services. We also have WebOpack right here. Next box is about WordCat and WordShare, which is you can search any item in any libraries around the world. Ulinet Catalog Share, catalog that we share with other universities in Ireland. OneSearch. OneSearch is a single search box that finds what your library has on your topic, both print and online. OneSearch actually includes about the WebOpack and any e-databases that we already subscribe. So you can just search only one time and appear from both WebOpack and any databases. Let's learn about the services first. Click WebOpack. Here are our WebOpack. They are home, search, and contact us. At the home page, there is a box that you can type your search term or any key you want. Here are about browsing categories. You can browse this by faculty or your field or your major. For example, if you are studying about medicine, you can click to the link and then it appears in any. For example, you are doing some about the pathology. You can click all and browse the subject. Going to go down to what you have learned or what you want to learn. TechCloud. TechCloud is like when you search a search term a lot. For example, if you said about e-learning a lot, so it's going to be like more people using this word and it's going to be cloud. So it's called TechCloud. That many people use tech a lot. New materials. This is we recommend you the new materials in our library. Topic, which is the top one that students pick or borrow. Avail, which is the top that people like to see or maybe read from the librarian subject. And this is librarian subject. Want to know the summary from the books, what is it about, you can read from librarian subject. Browser zone. You can browse this by using source types or browse call number. For example, source types, we have many kind of source you can search. Example, article, computer file, map, music, video. If you like just only the source types of book, then click book. And here are about the book. You can see like file, titles, and there are a lot of books. But if you want the article, just click the article. Browse call number. You can browse this from the call number. Example 100 will be about philosophy, or 300 will be about social sciences. It depends on what you are interested in. Browse from the call number to get what you want. Browse collection. We have many collections in our library, so you can search from, for example, book showroom. So here are the books only in this collection showroom. Or if you are interested in game, so you just game second floor and all of the or about game. So we have many collections. Browse language. You can browse by using language. browse local call number, browse from, and these are about the homepage. Let's go to the search. Actually, there are three categories of search: basic, A to Z, and advanced. Here we go, we are in the 6. We have search term, only one box in, so you can click title if your search want to be title, other if the search term is of the other, subject, text or any. And you can, for example, the search term is about nurse, and select title, and you what you have got from your search. After you word, you can filter the results from author. You can click more and select the author you want from this topic. But if you don't serious about any author, so you just subject, you can think about a keyword from subject of your interest. Example, like nurse, and you think about another thing you interested. For example, nursing administrator, so you can click this subject, and it is going to appear title that you want. But if you don't want, so you just publish here. You can click publish here to select the newest or maybe the oldest one. Source types. You can also click from source type. For example, you want books, and click. So now you can notice that the title site will be the, you have filtered the example, publish here, I want it like 2008. So now I have found 4 titles. Will be like scope your field. And then you can click the title of the paper you want or the book. Here is about the abstract of this title, the author, published edition, subject or content about this book. You can scroll down to see what is this book, where is this our life. So it will be foreign language 1997 on the second floor, and you can get by using the call number 10.73 H0776L. So this is call number you have to help up your book. The important thing is you have to notice about the status. If it's on shelf, it means that it's already on shelf and borrow. But if it's another state, I will tell you later. What if you are searching about not just a book, maybe article? from the article is on the fourth floor of our library. You can click from source, and there are some journal that has link here, and they have got full text for you guys, so you can click full text to get the journal. We also have got PDF here. This is the Journal of Nursing, and it's already on shelf. Borrow or maybe click link at the foot. What about serial or vision? Actually is on this, and get the sample div once. So we just kind of trying to from source types. Let's go to another search. A to C search, or you can call it alphabetic search by alphabet. If you begin with nurse, so it's going to recommend blah blah blah. For example, nurse as educator, nurse as healer series. So it's going to arrange it by alphabet. So if you like to search from this kind of search, alphabetically search, so you can just type only the word, and it's going to along with the word that's arranged by the alphabet. And it's gonna come up a lot of inspire you or think about the keyword you like. And yeah, doing normally you just click the title, and then you just scroll down and see where is book, and then about the call number and status. The last search is about advanced search. Advanced special thing is you can access from here. For example, you are searching about nurse, but it's not enough, it's too broad, so you can type more words. For example, I want to know about nurse. There are about nurse, but you can notice that there are operators here, or is Boolean operator. There are three kinds of and, or, and not. So let's see what is it about. I will show you the example for using Boolean operators and, or, and not. For and is used to narrow your example dog, using dog and cat. The result will be up here both of dog and cat, maybe at the same title, or it should have both the keywords in that title. Or it's used to broaden your search. For example, you use dog or cat. It means that the result can be only dog, the result can be only cat, and the result can be both of dog and cat. So you can see there are a lot of results by using the operator or. Not is used to exclude terms from your search result. For example, dog, not cat, so the result will be exactly only. So you can up with an or not. After that, you can filter source types. You can book, okay, like work collection. You are interested in on the fifth floor. So here come up with the research or anything about nurse management. If you use advanced search that you already filtered, so it's really faster and come up with exact how you want really fast. After that, you can example if found something about like you don't have to come to the university in Thailand get that food. Or if you come here and you over here the info talk about like where is the Israel or and you take a photo or maybe write down the content and check on shelf. Are the food of the use it to example of your research. So we fit the price of. So I'm gonna show you if you found another the status example. There are many like to follow a lot. If you found checkout, it means that someone already bought check out. But the thing that you can borrow this is and hold it. So like you love the book and when someone's already earned it, so after that it will be so how to hold the item. You can see the checkout and due, right? After the so first of all you have to log in by using so I'm gonna try mine. Now, how can you know that you have logged in? You have to at the right top of the screen. There is your name. In the parent, there is file that you already logged in. When you already log in, and then you have to confirm. And now it's already recorded your queue. They're gonna estimate for if the example 14. But even like it depends on the someone that already returned or not, or they just may be late for return. So if you want to make sure, you can check from your email about like the date to pick up a book, and you have to pick up a book within 3 days. And after that, you didn't come, so it's going to cancel. Careful. Let's see your profile. I've got your mention the email or profile set. So the email that you put in the profile is for use. We have memory, our history, about the books that you have borrowed, and if you want to go back to what you have borrowed, so you can then or borrow the missing record of books or profile. Scroll down, you will library services all and you or the whole requested in with whole request audit, so it's going to appear what you have requested, so right here. But if you think that so is someone didn't like read, yes, so you just after you already borrow, you can check out and you can go to check out and do that you have checked out. For example, the first one, I borrow experience such cards is, and I already checked out on the 30th of August. Oh, yes, August, and then the due date will be September. Audit. Oh, and do topic and just right here. Actually, you can borrow like, and the maximum of crushes then is 30 books. After you borrow and you are still using it, but is this going to be the deal? You can renew it like for more 10 days, so it will be. You can like select all and then going to change the due date for you, but only one time. And after that, you have to return the books to the library. And if you want to use it again, you can borrow it and then if you return the book, you have to pay fine like 5 baht per item. For example, I have borrowed 2. I have late only 1 day. 5 baht. So it's gonna be 10 baht that I have to pay for 1 day late. And if I late like for many days, so it's going to times a lot of money. Careful of the or maybe any students come to the library and borrow some books, you have to make sure that you already like return it and then pay fine before you go back to China. As if you didn't pay fine, so it's going to more money and you cannot register for the next courses. So here are about the web open and try to see our web. Now let's go back to our web.lib.ac. So have finished our web open. The WorldCat and WorldShare, and it's going to appear animate at catalog share. You can try to see, and it's come up with a lot of universities. We share catalog too. And example, if you come to Europa University and you want to buy some book, but it doesn't appear in our library, so you can using e-form and then like request us, and we will contact another library that has the books you want, so you can just pick it up in the. For example, about nurse and nursing, you can go to WebOPAC View Library. It means that it already have in our library, so you don't have to do the in alone. But if this book go to KK library, and if you want, you can see the information, and then you have to fill in form that I'm going about it. Example, on this book of KK, using the topics of each form, and you want it like interlably loan of the, so this is a book, so you can click the lovely loan book and log in your username and password and fill. Have to fill in about the faculty or the form you want, then fill in any about the abstract. After that, we will contact by use. If the book already sent to our library, so I will contact you guys to pick up here at Bureau Pioneer. Moreover, we also have a topic about OneSearch. Let's try line. In the beginning, it will appear the nerd from WebOpac library first, and then it also appear the PDF foot. That's we already subscribed the database. So this is the easy one that you can just search only one time, but it appear from the WebOpac and also from any database already subscribed. A lot of. Let's see from the services what else we have. WebOpac, WorldCat. We also have group study room. So if you come to Thailand, you can do the group work together, and you first thing you have to do, explore, and then click the room and then log it in. First, you can just select the date, the floor, time, and next you have to type your username or maybe first name and last name of just only one person. Put the numbers of your group, how many, like maybe more than 5 people. It depends on the and the times. Actually, only one person in like 2 hours. But if you want to more than that, you can ask another person to serve after you guys, so you can add more. Actually, we have many kinds of, from second floor, third, fourth, sixth. It's about, you need like more than 5 people. But 04 and mini have to need like 10 per, more than 10. And book this room in advance for 7 days. We also have karaoke. If you come to Thailand, we have karaoke room, and we also have multi and watch Netflix from that multimedia room booking right here. And select. We have 2 kinds of multimedia, in group and in individual. It can use 1 or 2 for 3 hours, but group multimedia room, the lowest level is 3 per, and have your friend like more than. Okay, I've talked about if library mini studio. First, live or teach online. Come to pretty library mini. We have libraries, and there is some rules talking about member or the library service hours, but comment about COVID, the date. So you have to from first or maybe start of the web of the have some and borrowing limits like residence camera on parent, and the files will be by per. I'll finish all the services. After that, we're going to go through the projects and learn which are doing. Firstly, databases. An electronic database get any reason from it. Have so many of it, and it's the fee or the fact have in, and you can read from the details what are they about, and you can any it from here. For you use, first thing you have to do is open A10, which is an database access from outside network. I use rest.go.sh. You can just open it. That have to select your account that has the for use. For example, should be at the end with like OW. Wait a while, and you click from here. Already logged in. You can just only log in one time, but you can example you just and when you go to site, you can automatically use it, so you don't have to. Before we are going to learn some database today, I will the information searching for using any information database searching. Actually, there are 4 steps. First, searching. Second, finding search results. Third, analyzing. And the one is managing. From the searching, 1.1, you have to prepare your keywords first. For example, you think about, I want to do the research about how to treat acute back pain for the pet. But you cannot type like this in the e-databases. You have to think about the key. Like you have to analyze it from the topic. How to treat acute back pain. divided with the keywords with the three treatment from the treat. Think about the acute on and the back, right? It pains in the backs is divided by 1.2 about wildcard characters. First is quotation mark. I think everyone are familiar with this one. When you go or Google Scholar, you can use the quotation mark to search as an exact phrase. And I will give the example. The second character is parenthesis. This is used to divide the pattern logical sequence, like in the mathematics. Question mark. This can represent any single character, only single. And the asterisk. This can represent any number of characters. Let's see the example wildcard use. If you want to use quotation mark, such as nursing management, if you type nursing management and not using the quotation mark, so when you search or you click the file, it's going to separate it. Sometimes the title is not what you want, like it's not about nursing management because it's separate and it is in somewhere else and it's not related to the topic. That's why we have to use quotation mark to make sure that you want this attached together and when it's going to come up about the nursing. For another example, like mental health nurse, if you want this to be connected together, you don't want it to separate it and it's going to stand in that top quotation. Okay, second character is parenthesis. I told you that is about material way. Example, contusion or abrasion, you put it in the parenthesis. So you have to, so the system will do the parenthesis first. Contusion or abrasion will appear maybe only contusion, maybe only abrasion, and maybe two of contusion and abrasion at the same title. And then it's gonna combine or add with and swelling. So this kind of things, the result will have contusion or maybe abrasion, but it trick that it has to have swelling because you and is that the title need to have that thing, but or it can be only contusion or it can be only abrasion. Question mark, such as man and woman and of British and American. If we just search woman, so the result will appear only woman. But there are some researchers that use, so it won't be appear if just only woman, right? So that's why we have to use question mark, but instead of a single character. So when we put like this, WOM and put mark and N, result will can like appear both of woman and women. So you can cover all of the research that's do about the woman and pura or pura. Second example is fiber. Put two question mark because fiber or fiber is can best from E and or R and E and M. So that's why we is to represent the first and another to represent, but it still represent any. Oh, sorry, it still represent only single character one by one using question mark. The another one is asterisk, such as manage. Asterisk, I tell you about represent any number. So it can represent like more than 0 characters. Example, manage, MANH asterisk. So the result can be managed, manager, management, any manage. This is represent one character. This word represents character, but represent. So I think you have to you have to see how the different any character. And I have taught you about the bullet. After you finish with it, you have to refining the search result. Refine, it means like you filter it or you limit it. The same. First, adding more keywords or choosing your subject or limit search by publication year, specifying fields or publication types you can do by any. Why we have to when we search, and they are coming a lot of titles, 1,100,000 like that, and you cannot go through all the papers, right? That's why we have to refine this by the exact one that you want. A third step is analyzing the results. After you refine, the things you have to do, what result by what? Like by relevance, by the newest, by the oldest one. For example, relevance. If you select this, it means the concept of one topic being connected to another topic in a way that makes consider topic during the. So it can be the topic that relates topic that type it or the key. Second thing that publication can be data point in what's published. Fourth step, it is the last step, managing search results. When you got the result, you can print, save, or maybe for the PDF, and also exporting citation. When you search and some at the end of the, which is about bibliography, right? That's why we have to manage the result into exporting citation. That is the export citation. You will learn it in the second about EndNote or bibliographic program. That export the citation, and it will be easily when you do bibliography. Maybe and not much time with very useful. Now you have learned about how to. Let's go to e-database. I will teach some example. Why I'm going to academic database, like all field. I teach in all field. Bibliography. This one is very good. Answer. So let's see. Request is database, a list master and doctoral degrees, and is also approved by countries around the world as or Australia or Asia, any countries. But you have to make already logged in. Yeah, open. Now select the database. Don't forget it is about the progress dissertation and things above. We have learned somehow search, right? So here you can the quotation mark in the and you can filter or refine the search by click at the full text. Or if you want just only doctoral dissertation only, you can click and tick in the box in front of the word. And it's going to highlight, the word will be highlighted by from the keywords you would search. After that, you got this and you wildcard character, right? Have to refine more than just only full text, and use the publication date because it's too old if you're not limit from the date. If you want the update one, so the right update. So you can see the results decreasing because you cannot go to 7,300 or something, but because it's too many, right? So you have to for the subject. If you're interested in any other subject, so you can healthcare management or the organizational behavior can specify the exact subject you want. And then index term, you also can see from here. And university you want, for example, University of Phoenix, here is popular in doing nursing, about the nursing, so you can Phoenix up. After you refine and modify search or use the research activity for using this keyword, I've got some topics, right? 286 enough for you. And you can abstract or detail some. What if it it is related to your research? Not. After that, if you read the abstract and you, oh, this one is perfect or fit, so you can click full F, and it's exactly as we already need to. A lot of I think the format is really good to learn or do implicit from the database. The cover of the book, followed by the step that it needs to have in the. You see example from the dissertation of this. This is very detailed. Moreover, if you want another keywords to combine with the nursing management about the healthcare, and use another wildcard. It for all the food. When you keep searching a lot of topics, you can see of your from recent search. So you can see what you have searched. And you think about that. I think this topic I'm gonna combine with topics, so you can combine the search. S5, I want to combine this because it's going to be the deep exact you. And you can parenthesis I combine. Have to. Now combine S4 and S5 and it appear healthcare and also about the next that top. So this is the way. Anything not combined from the title, sometimes it combine all the content with that one. Also highlighted. Go back to slide and that. Let's talk about the ProQuest. I told you already about the man. What is Science Direct? Spend the name science, but actually there is not only just science, but also a lot of things. The social science way, life science, help a lot, but not just the keyword. It depends on any database wildcard or not. For this, I'm not sure this can be. The Science Direct didn't. Okay. When the words appear, when the keywords you type and it's the keyword you type will be highlighted the topic and note, oh, this title has got other keyword seed by exact. And the same thing you have to find it, but any database has different by or to or draw to the right or something that there are some kind of thing. Article. Actually, SciDirect is a research article, not full text as a test. And publication title you want in the social or open access. Make sure you can or access it open that you can download it all the Let's read from the abstract first. Science Direct will provide you abstract downloaded. Or after that, if abstract. So from time, the characteristics or the format the same like this. And the thing is learn if it's the new graduate students, you can learn from this database. It's not just a few paper to read. And to summarize from the abstract introduction, if you like to begin reading, you have to begin with the science direct. This is not indeed like a ProQuest. You can easily understand from the cited. And there also a reference that you can go through, like what this paper have done, or what this paper have like the original one, or what they cite, or like any reference that you can follow here, or maybe search here from the Science Direct again. A lot of reference. But you can just only read like 10 or 11 parts. But if you try to read from ProQuest, there are a lot of pages, and it's gonna be like spend a lot of time with you if you are the beginner. So let's try from Science Direct. Awesome. Okay, go back. Academy. I'm not sure. Okay. Complete. This also the database that's called ANIF in the academy. So we asked of taught you to use and put manage with the asterisk, because we are not sure like how many. Yeah, so that's the result. You can see manage with the asterisk. The result will be management, or as a I'll cover. So there you can see asterisk and manage. Now limit to full text. Waiting until update and scroll the right for the publication date. Update. Plot type. Select academic only. And you can do the thesaurus term, subject, publication. It depends what you want to. The special thing for the database is that if the paper has HTML footage, it's good for you to listen. Sometimes it's hard to read, or you feel asleep when you read some kind of paper. It's boring, right? Sometimes it's hard to read. So you can listen it if the paper has HTML and it's more understand, or maybe faster than read. And you can select the accent like American accent, Australian or British on accent you're familiar with. And you can do the setting on like take highlight or the word color or the speed slow first and or fast. It depends on you. After that you try to edit for you guys, and you then moreover you can also save right here, download the audio, and you can go the lunchtime. You can keep and actually when we learn to communicate in English, the first thing you have to learn is listen. So listening will be the easiest way to learn English, hand to practice, and after that you can speak, listen, speak, and the reading skill will be harder a little bit, but if you have the basic, like really good basic from listening and speaking, when you do the reading and writing, it will be work more than just beginner, and you begin with the reading part or writing is too hard for you to try, and you will get like bored. I don't want to do this. So the first thing you have to listen, first step of communication. For the Chinese or Japanese that not using English like fluently to fluently or unfluently, so you can use either the best to practice your English. Now we have done with the 3 kinds of it. Tomorrow where we have from the also have Thai list you are interested, or you can read Thai. These are this is the collection that has like food document or the research report from lecturer from like around the, like not around the world, but around the university in Thailand, and you can search from the link here. Thai. I tell you guys that it's about Thai. If some Chinese students can learn Thai, right? So you can type Thai here and click from the list. But it's only in Taizhou. This is from the journal too, but it's, and there are some portfolio and research report for lecturer to like collect of the research paper from lecturers in divided by faculty or first name of your lecturer. You can start from here, and it's also be now. EndNote that you are going to study in the second session. EndNote is a bibliographic and programs. Actually, they are 3 kinds maybe of bibliographic program. Apart from EndNote, is Zotero, Mendeley. Zotero, Mendeley they are also bibliographic programs, but in Burpa University, using EndNote because we get familiar with this, and we think that this is the easiest one for graduate to bibliographic by using program. So you will learn this by the second session. Now, Akara Wizard and Turnitin, both here are about plagiarism checker. You check like you copy or plagiarism from any kinds of or another. Just copy it, not cite it that, so we can check it from here. First, Akara Wizard from Chulalongkorn University. You can just university and select file when you have finished the paper, and attach the file not exceed 100 megabyte by using Word or PDF, only Word or PDF, and click confirm. After that, you wait a little bit, wait a moment and check the email, and it's going to appear. But if you wanted in details about the percentage of your copy or plagiarism from any research, you can use Turnitin. But before using it, you have to create an account right here and click this. And you have to ask the librarians at the Information Reference Service on the second floor to ask for the class ID or class enrollment it with the categories of like the faculty of university. If you are faculty of nursing, you have to request class ID, specific class ID and class enrollment, or you can contact us, like the contact will be front of website, so you can contact and ask about class ID and class enrollment key. After that, you information about the first name, last name, or everything, and you can attach the file, and it will process and finish and it in. Have to print out to the lecture. How many percent of copies and on the faculty or your lecturers to give you? You can copy not exceed to the 2% or whatever. So you will learn later about it. As we also have user guide for you guys right there. Right, and you can use database. You can see in the e-database of user guide here, so you can click and then or learn how to use. So remember plagiarism, there are two kinds, or a corrosive and EndNote. Actually there are three kinds, like two more about bibliographic management program, which are Mendeley. So make sure remember what kind of bibliographic management programs you have here and what else is have in Thailand. So now we have learned a lot of things and gonna have the test. Actually there are 20 questions. 10 questions come from the first section, like my session, and 10 more questions will be from the second, but it's gonna combine with it. So you have to pass more than 10. Okay, and now it's time for you guys to go over the stuff that I have taught for you guys today, and hope you can learn, or if you cannot remember, you can request the staff to see the video again, or maybe think online courses here to learn from these. Okay, thank you very much for every graduate students to come to learn by like using video today, and I hope everyone will enjoy this, learn a lot, and it will be improved. It will be good if you can use this to improve in your graduate students, like when you learn about doing thesis or doing research. And if you have any question, you can contact us at BU Library. All, and see you later. Goodbye.